Hey y'all, I'm so excited to give you a full tour of the room that we stayed in St. Lucia, Sandals, La Top. It was the best time. Look at the view. This was in the rendezvous section, which is entirely different from the rest of the resort. But I'm going to show y'all around, so stick around. So first, this is the outside when you first walk in. When you first walk into this section, but there's a lot of greenery in this whole area. Like, you'll even see people throughout the day coming to tend to the garden and everything. It's super cute. So you first walk in, and keep in mind it's a rendezvous, which means it's pretty much a big circular villa. And it's nice because you get this view that's straight through out into the pool that's outside. But you have your mini bar and everything over to the left. That's a full-on closet to the right. And then I love all the mirrors they had in there. These mirrors are on both sides. And there's also like a full body mirror you see over there on the right. And then where are we headed to next? Okay, I wish I would have opened up the drapes right there so you could see the outside the pool, but that was like the view of where the pool is at. And then I also love when bathrooms have a toilet area that's separate, so you can have multiple things going on. Somebody in the bathroom, somebody else in the shower. Like, I personally love that setup. And it was so nice having this bathtub. We had butler service, so one of the days the butlers randomly came in and put rose petals, champagne. We brought our champagne glasses over, and it was real cute. Although it was kind of hard to settle into the tub. I kept slipping. It was a lot. It was cute aesthetically though. And then, of course, the shower, which I also love. They have it's like a rainfall shower that's overhead, but then I like the way the rainfall showers look, but I prefer the showers that aren't like directly above your head. But anyway, so then this was a little seating, like a little living room area. And we always asked for these cookies. They were just so good. And then fresh fruit they had cut and prepared for us, and veggies with a few different dips. It was amazing. And I didn't mention this already, but look at the description box below because I linked my full itinerary from the experience. So if you're curious, check that out. But let's continue walking through. Now, this was outside, another seating area where we had breakfast and lunch a couple of days. There was a speaker in the room too, but the speaker outside. I love the privacy that you get here while still being able to see the amazing view. And of course, the pool. This was the best part. I loved this private pool. I also just fell asleep so many times on these lounge chairs. I just sunbathed one of the days the entire day. I actually got sunburned. That was my fault. But I spent an entire day just sleeping outside here. And there was also an outdoor shower area too, which I also thought was nice. Then it gets better. You go up the steps, and this particular villa has a rooftop. And it's so spacious. There's another tub up here, and you get an even better view, which was just like breathtaking. And you can see that they're still working on some things over to the right. You could tell it's like kind of empty. I don't know if they plan on putting something over there, but anyway, this whole area is new. Like, they literally just finished it a month before we stayed there. Then there's a wet bar area, an umbrella up here, a couple different seating areas. It was beautiful. They also had a telescope downstairs in the room that we brought upstairs one of the nights and played around with, looking at the moon and the stars. It was a unique, chill thing to do that we did one night, and I really enjoyed that. I was like, that was so thoughtful for them to put a telescope in the room, or at least we really enjoyed it. So yeah, love the privacy out here. And we can walk back into the room, see what else is going on. That's mostly everything. And it was nice because some days we were in a pool, we opened up where, that doorway right there. And sometimes we called our butler. Oh yeah, y'all can see the telescope over there. But sometimes we would call our butler, and they would literally just bring us food while we were in the pool. Like, at one moment I was like, can I have a pina colada? And they came and brought it to me. It was crazy. So anyway, this is like taking a step back. This is entering into the rendezvous section. Keep in mind, this is very different from the rest of the resort. It really is like its own little world. So when you're booking your stay here and you stay somewhere besides the rendezvous, it'll be very different. Like this space was designed a lot more modern, fresh, new, crisp, clean. You get butler service, the whole nine. But if you want to know more about my trip or you have any questions, check out the description box and leave a comment.